The next principle in digital marketing for e-commerce is it's all about the customer. It is all about the customer. Now, in e-commerce, especially branded manufacturers that have just, they have retailer networks, they have distribution channels, they have all these different things focusing on. It's very easy to look at your business in compartments to say, hey, well, part of my business is, going through my dealer channels and my brand strategy. And it's hard. If you have 99% of your revenue coming from your distribution channel, you tend to give 99% of the investment, and you tend to involve your team, 99% of your team, in getting that piece of the business going. Or if digital was really big, or if digital is small, it's 1%, 2% of your business, you tend to only give 2% of the investment. You tend to only give 2% of the involvement. You tend to create that. But really, when we think about business, and we think about businesses that are growing and they're dying, the businesses that are dying today are businesses that focus on channels. They're the ones that look at the world, their business, through this idea of channel and distribution. The brands that are growing, that are thriving, focus on the customer. They have a customer-centered strategy. Now, if you focus on the customer, obviously channel comes in. I'm not saying throw channels out, don't think about those types of things. But when you understand what your customers need and you understand your value, everything that you do is about bridging your products that have value to that need. And the gap in between there certainly contains distribution. I mean, let's think about the customer path for a second. Let's actually think about what happens. How do people buy things? Here's my rudimentary view of the customer journey. So said customer needs something. The first thing that they do is they start their awareness search. Right? And some actually do search. Some people start asking friends, whoever knows what it is. But this first step of the conversion funnel is about becoming aware that the product, the solution, the value exists for the need that they have. The next step is interest. Once they found out that they're aware that it exists, they actually have some interest in acquiring it. Then they're getting ready to make decision. Which product do I get? Reviews, and I'm on Amazon, and I'm looking at this, so I buy this one or that one. We've all done it. And then finally, they're ready to take action. And when somebody takes action, they kind of have a few paths in the e-commerce world they can take. The first is e-tailers. Good old Amazon. They're getting their lion's share of things, aren't they? That is a path to acquire an action based on this path. Another one is brick and mortar. Brick and mortar is definitely hurting right now, but that's a path that people go through to acquire. And the next place that people go to is the branded site, or the main site, your site. You have an online store, people are going there to buy. And once they buy the product though, this path isn't done, because, and this is important for you to think about when you're thinking about your business, your job isn't necessarily to make a transaction on a website. Your job is to deliver the value that answers the promise of the need that they have. Because when you do that, something very important is going to happen. I'll show you in just a second. But if we continue on this process here, you'll see that the brand, your site has the opportunity, and people expect this today, is to maybe be able to figure out what products are in store, right? Many brands are doing this today. Or you buy online and then you get the good old traditional ship to home, right? I have this product coming to my house. And the other process that's happening a lot now is that people are buying online and then picking up in store, right? And this is definitely a big facet of what's happening. Now, this whole process to acquiring a product, right? We've gone through our conversion funnel. We've jumped through hoops. We got our product. It's in our hands. This entire process that they've gone through, from awareness to acquisition of their product, is going to provide an experience. Every customer is going to get an experience. And if we're focused on the customer, then we have to be aware of the experience. And this experience could either be neutral, it could be negative, or it could be positive. Now, the goal is all about creating positive customer experiences, and this is why. A positive customer experience is more likely to produce brand advocates. Brand advocates is the goal. And I'll share more on that in just a second. But what do brand advocates actually do? Well, they share. They share to their friends, they share socially, they share their reviews, they get information out there. They actually share, and that is extremely important. Why? Because when you have individuals are influencing their sphere of influence, they're influencing people to even drop deeper down in the conversion funnel. They're helping people make decisions. And that is a fantastic thing to do, is to create an army of individuals who love your products and are sharing it with others. They influence decisions and actions.